welcome back to Ed Hews. How are you this Friday, Josh?
I'm alright, Blanca. How about you?
I'm doing well. So I was wondering, since it's my last day hosting, that maybe we can hang out?
Yeah, let me check my schedule while we cut to the next story.
Hey guys, this season the Miners softball is determined to keep their title and the future is looking bright.
Yeah, we've gotten off to a great start. We're 7-0 as of right now. We also won a Valley Championship last year. We'd love to win it again, but again, there's some great D1 teams out there.
This season we're preparing by bringing up some new girls, getting some new talent out here, maybe go back to back with Valley.
Again, our goals are the same as every, just to win the league and do our best when it comes to playoffs.
There you have it, Miners. The softball team is looking good. Back to you in the studio.
So, how's that schedule look?
Yeah, see, the problem is, this weekend isn't good for me because my dog has to go to the groomer, and, yeah.
Oh, that takes up your whole weekend?
Well, it's kind of a pretty big deal around my house.
Oh, well, that's okay. Maybe we can hang out after or something.
Can we just go to entertainment?
Hey Miners, Guillermo back to tell you about another awesome movie that comes out in 2 weeks. And I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it to come out. It is called The Hunger Games. It stars Josh Hutcherson as Peeta Mellark and Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. The story follows Katniss Everdeen, a young girl who takes her younger sister's place in the Hunger Games, a competition that takes place once a year between the 12 districts, where one young boy and girl are forced to fight to the death to win glory for their district.
Courageous young man and woman for the honor of representing District 12 in the 74th Annual Hunger Games.
I volunteer as tribute.
Our tributes, Peeta Mellark and Katniss Everdeen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Even though I haven't read the books yet, I still want to go see that movie, and I think it's going to be a box office hit. And now for all you independent film lovers out there, the Regal Cinema Theater down on Bridge Street is playing The Artist, which won an Oscar for Best Picture. It plays tonight. Well, that's all for you guys this week, so catch your Miners on the flip side.
Hey Miners, I'm back yet again to give you the reviews of the newest and coolest music. Recently, I've been getting a lot of requests to review Kid Cudi's latest album, Wizard. Cudi, or Scott Miscudi, is an Ohio-based rapper who exploded his way to the top back in 2009 with his debut album, Man on the Moon, The End of Day. It was a catchy hip-hop album that gave listeners an insight to the troubled mind of poor old Scotty. His success, however, didn't carry over so well with the sophomore album. Scott took a different approach to music, taking away what made Man on the Moon so great and substituting it with preachings and messages that nobody seemed to care for. After his critical flop, I was hoping he would bounce back again and let his guard down to show us his true colors. Instead, he released Wizard, a huge step backward for what used to be one of my favorite recent rappers. Wizard is not a rap album, but a rock album where Scotty tried to experiment and sort of probe his imagination for that same kind of music that gave Kurt Cobain his popularity in the 90s. The only thing that Kurt Cobain has over Scott is drive. Most of the songs on Wizard are lackluster at best and are almost unbearable. 85% of this album is heavily distorted guitar, droning over awful drum machines, and an equally terrible voice to match. The whole album sort of felt like an audible equivalent of eating a jar of thumbtacks one by one. It was just painful and had no emotional kick to it. And that's what makes music good. The standalone track, though, that gave me a little hope for Cudi is Teleport to Me, Jamie, the album's single pop track. The track isn't much with its generic synth loops and cheesy drum track, but its melody's enough to keep me interested, and that is a step forward for Cudi at this point. Cudi needs to stick to what he's best at, rap. This LP is just a hashtag pop rock album that didn't click for me and felt and sounded like a big mess. If sloppy production and easily accessible lyrics are your thing, then this album welcomes you with open arms. But since this album made me feel nothing, and since it was physically painful to finish, I give this album a 2 out of 10. Sorry, Scotty. That's it for me, Miners. Keep on keeping on, and I'll see you next week. Hosts, back to you guys.
Josh, why do I feel like you're avoiding me? You were just crazy about me on Wednesday.
Please, Alicia.
Josh, just tell me what's wrong.
There is nothing wrong. Trust me. Let's just go to the question of the day.
All right, fine. The question today comes from Zach Cheerio, and he asks, what if was what was?
Well, if what if was what was, then what was would turn into what if.
That's so profound, Josh. You're so smart.
Thank you.
Marry me.
What?
Nothing.
Hey LD, the Europe trip is planning for next year's trip.
The trip gives a tour of Europe from Italy to England. Each place is something new to see.
Some of the countries we got to go visit was England, France, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Czech Republic. We got to visit all over Europe.
Everything about it was just so fun, and like you make friends and you see things that you've never been able to see before.
Europe trip this year has only a couple slots left. It's an experience you don't want to miss. If you want to go to next year's trip, contact Mr. Sill or Mr. Sheaf for more information.
Be sure to attend the meetings and check out when you can sign up for the Europe trip. I'll see you next time, miners.
So Josh, did you notice anything different about me?
I'm sorry. I really haven't been paying attention. I didn't.
I got my hair done just for you. You didn't notice? I hate you!
Cut to Jordan.
Hey miners, and welcome back to another segment of sports. Yesterday, boys and girls swim competed against Buchanan. Check out the scores. Tomorrow, starting at 9, track will compete in the Pioneer Relays at the community. Boys baseball will compete against Washington Union in Fresno starting at 11. Then boys tennis will compete in the Visalia tournament in Visalia. And softball will finish in the Buchanan tournament away in Clovis. Well, that's all I have for today, miners, and I'll see you guys next week. Good luck today.
What happened? Did she really just leave right now?
Joshua, that was really messed up of you. First, you reject me as host, and then you kidnap Christian Lowe in order to get closer to Tiffany, and then you reject Tiffany? What is the matter with you? You animal! I don't know! I don't know! It's okay, Josh. You can make it all up. How? Dude, anything, I'll do it. How? Look at the camera and tell everyone out there. Tell them this.
Dude, I can't tell them the truth.
Tell them.
I cried during reruns of Hannah Montana.
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
I did it.
That took a lot of willpower.
Let's get Bianca back up here.
Come on.
Hey.
Oh, Bianca.
Oh, Bianca, that was
her
her name the whole time. All right, what do you guys say we cut to the viral video of the day together?
Yeah.
It's time for the viral video of the day.
Of the day.
Go.
Well, that's it for this episode.
And as always, send us your questions and comments at edhughesmailbox@gmail.com for a chance to be on the next episode.
You can also send us messages on Facebook.
Christian Law will be here next week. Josh, will you let him go? Right,
Definitely. Josh? I miss that good old Ginger.
See you next time, miners.
Hi, Mom.